My name is Danielle Davis and I read, write, and roller skate in Los Angeles. Welcome to This Writer's Life, where we peek into process. In this episode, you are invited to do a writing activity that's called Write a Recipe for a Perfect Day. So normally, a recipe is a set of instructions about how to make something, and usually it's how to make a particular kind of food or dish. But in this case, it's going to be a set of 10 instructions about how to have the perfect day according to you. So what would be the most perfect day in your wildest imagination? And you might just jot down some brainstorms about this. And then when you're ready to write your instructions in a recipe are directions, right? And they are sort of like commands that start with verbs, and they are addressed to the reader of this recipe. So you're going to use second person. First person is if I were to say, I'm going to eat blueberries with breakfast tomorrow, or I am eating blueberries. That is first person. But second person usually starts with that verb and tells someone what to do. So for example, it would be eat blueberries with breakfast. That might be the first step. Maybe you're going to start with what breakfast is in your perfect day. Some other examples of this, of instructions and using the second person, would be ride your skateboard to the park, or watch blank particular movie, whatever your favorite movie is that would make a perfect day for you. What are things you've really enjoyed doing on days before? What is something that you've always wanted to do and have never been able to do? And then you might also add some things that are totally wild and even impossible, like visit a museum on Mars. So I encourage you to write a list of 10 things that are instructions for how to have the perfect day according to you. And then maybe someone will take those instructions and follow them and do them, or at the very least, they will learn more about you and what you envision as your perfect day. You'll find a PDF with this Write a Recipe for Your Perfect Day writing activity in the show notes. Thank you so much for spending this time with me here on This Writer's Life. I hope that you'll subscribe and join me for future episodes. Parents and educators, please visit my website where you can subscribe to my newsletter. And that way you'll get new episodes and their corresponding PDFs delivered right to your inbox every time.
Everybody, I'm Jason June, author of Porcupine Cupid and the Mermicorn Island chapter book series with Scholastic. So something that I've learned that's really important to me in my creative process is no matter what I'm writing, I've always got to write something that I'm really, really, really passionate about. Not just something I like I like Diet Coke or I like kettle corn. It's got to be something I love. Something that when I think about it, it makes all the hairs on my body stand on end. It makes tingles shoot through my gut. I just love it so, so, so much. So like with Mermicorn Island, I've been obsessed with mermaids for as long as I can remember. The very first movie I ever saw in the theater was The Little Mermaid, and anytime I would go into a pool or a lake, I would envision being a mermaid, like so much so that I would run off the end of the dock before I even had a life vest on when I didn't know how to swim. So my dad would have to pull me back so that he could get that life vest on me before I imagined I was a mermaid. So when I finally had the opportunity to write Mermicorn Island, I was in, because I know mermaids inside and out. I knew how they would swim. I actually have a mermaid fin that I wear in my pool so that I know how their body moves. I envisioned what it would be like underwater, what kind of other magical sea creatures would live under there with them. I knew this world. So whatever you're writing, have something in there that there's something that you're really, really, really passionate about. It doesn't mean you have to know everything. There's still gonna be research with any project. Like, I don't know a whole lot about sports, so if I have a character that likes sports, I have to research that. But I make sure that there's at least somebody in there that has passions that are the same as mine, or that at least one of the things that they love is the same as mine. So I can really get that seed of my heart into the story. So what do you like? Do you like soccer? Do you like cooking? Do you like putting on makeup or trying on clothes? Whatever your big passions are, put that in at least one character in your work, and I guarantee you it's gonna help your project sing. Thanks so much for hearing me out, everybody. Have a great day.